With the rain and the warmer temperatures, we're seeing a lot of trees and plants blooming, and that can lead to allergy problems for some folks. We're joined this morning by Dr. Shaylar Paget, an allergist and immunologist at the Allergy and Asthma Center of North Carolina. She's also a member of the Cone Health Medical Group. Good morning.
Good morning.
So everybody has their allergies. We kind of take possession of their, I have mine, somebody else, but we're allergic to different things.
Right.
It's just that springtime tends to bring them all to the front, right? Doesn't it?
That's right. Yeah, springtime we're seeing a more predominantly tree pollen. So that's typically what people are reacting to right now.
Okay, so when they come into you, everybody has, I guess, either the runny eyes, itchy, and things like that. What's your advice? What do you tell most people to do?
Yeah, so I typically start with an antihistamine, like an Allegra or Zyrtec. That usually will relieve symptoms pretty quickly within a day or two. But I like to treat the symptoms where they're happening. So a nasal spray for nasal congestion or drainage, an antihistamine eye drop for itchy, watery eyes. So treating the symptoms where they are.
Now, do you say treat them where they are? I gather as opposed to taking an all over everything kind of allergy medication?
Exactly, but some people will need that all over everyday allergy medication, especially if they're having sneezing or itching and rashes as well. That can be symptoms that can be a part of allergies.
I think a lot of people feel like, oh, this year is worse or that year is worse. Do we really have some years that are worse, or is it maybe just the way we're feeling things?
I think it's more so the way people are feeling things. I feel like each season is pretty bad.
It's bad for somebody, right?
Exactly. But depending on how wet or damp the winter is can definitely affect how early spring pollen appears and the severity of symptoms that people can have.
What about people getting allergy shots? I mean, that is kind of the next step, but does it really give the relief that people say it does?
It definitely can.
Yeah.
Allergy shots is the one therapy that we have that has the potential to basically get rid of what you're allergic to. Taking antihistamines, using a nasal spray, it's helped to treat the symptoms, but once you come off of those medications, the symptoms can return.
They're right there. But you go through a process, but all of a sudden, for some people, they say it's the other side of this. All of a sudden, I feel better. I'm not taking the whatever medication all the time, and it really changes things. How young can kids start to see allergies? We see some kids start to sneeze. Is that truly the same thing they're going to be experiencing as an adult?
Definitely so.
Right.
We can see allergy symptoms as low as 6 months to a year, but more so for pollens, it's usually around 2 to 3 that they're suffering from pollens.
So if you're feeling it as an adult, they need a different level of treatment, but they need to be treated for it too, so they'll feel comfortable.
Exactly, yes. And the therapy is typically the same even for a child. Antihistamines, nasal sprays, eye drops, and they can also undergo allergy immunotherapy depending on their age.
Just to make you feel better with the season. Thank you so much. We appreciate you coming in. We appreciate your advice too.
Thank you.
Hey, you can find more tools and resources to keep healthy this spring by going to Cone Health's website, conehealth.com/wellness-matters.
House Call on Fox 8 is sponsored by Cone Health.